Welcome everybody here to NASCAR Xfinity Series qualifying, as today we will set the grid for Saturday afternoon's ToyotaCare 250 right here from Richmond International Raceway. I'm Eric Burton here in the broadcast booth here to give you coverage of qualifying the 9th race of 2016 for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. We have 42 entries this weekend. 40 will make the show, 2 will have to go home, and we'll have 2 rounds of qualifying. Round number 1 will consist of all 42 cars on track with unlimited track time for 15 minutes. After the 15 minutes expires, the top 12 will advance to round number 2, which is the final round of knockout qualifying. So now let's take you down to the track and get you going with the cars that have already taken their way onto the track. We are already under 13 minutes remaining. You see the number 1 of James Busher, the Gunbroker.com Ford Fusion for Rouse Fenway Racing, ahead of the number 4 of Ross Chastain and the 44 of David Starr. They're already on track trying to get a clean lap in before a lot more cars make their way onto the track. Up ahead of them, that 97, that is driven by sophomore truck driver Spencer Gallagher. Spencer Gallagher aboard the number 97 of Baker Racing Chevrolet. Gallagher making his debut in the Xfinity Series. Up ahead is the number 11 of Eric Jones, the Research Toyota, making his way out of pit road. Jones, your Auto Club Speedway winner, and one of the 3 Xfinity regulars, had to pick up a win so far in 2016. Right now, he could very well be one of your chase contenders later on this year. The number 17, Ryan Ellis, one of your go-go homers, before carrying Ford Mustang for Rick Ware Racing. Ryan Ellis, 17th quickest in the number 17 car. Tyler Young, another go-go homer in that number 90 car, Rookie of the Year contender. Michael Self, another Rookie of the Year contender. And Eric Jones. And here's another Rookie of the Year contender, Jeb Burton. What a great run he had last weekend at Bristol. Got a top 16 finish. That was by far his best run of the year in this 26 with JGR Racing. Ryan Sieg struggled last weekend at Bristol. Started all the way back in 38th, his lowest start of the year, in that Uncle Bob storage Chevrolet. And not quite sure why, but we're seeing a lot of lag right now. Not quite sure why. Hopefully it'll get a little bit better. 74, Mike Harmon on track. There's a 22 of Brad Keselowski on track, your Daytona winner from the season opener. Denny Hamlin, already a 2-time winner in 2016. He picked up the win at Las Vegas and also took a trip to Victory Lane at Martinsville about 3 weeks ago. Ross Kenseth aboard that number 80 Toyota for Hattori Racing, the son of Matt Kenseth from the NASCAR Spring Up Series. Ross has driven this 80 car in a couple of races throughout the 2016 year. Rookie Brandon Jones behind the wheel, the number 2 Judwin Menard Chevrolet. Carl Long, another go-go homer, and right now he is on the outside looking in of making the show. Carl Long in that 40 car, 41st quickest. But up ahead, that number 7, how about Josh Berry? 3rd quickest early on in that number 7 Speedco Chevrolet. Remember, Josh Berry, he could have easily, no, not easily, but he could have won this race in the fall of last year. What a great run he had in that race. And right here, this track pretty much gave him the opportunity to run full time for Jenny Motorsports with sponsorship from Speedco. Right now, Berry 4th quickest. Another go-go homer, Brandon Godovic, 35th on that lap, but has just jumped up to 30th quickest with that most previous lap. And a lot of 3 wide up here. The 15 of Cody Ware, a go-go homer. Blake Cook, right now in 25th. Joey Gates, he missed the show last weekend at Bristol. Right now 36, as he's now completed 8 laps. 14, being driven by former series champion Jeff Green this weekend. Right now, Jeff Green, 30th quickest. They've already announced that Dakota Armstrong will make his 2016 debut in that 14 car next weekend at Talladega. It'll be also in that car for a couple more races after that. Ty Dillon, your championship point leader, and your most recent winner in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, won last weekend at Bristol after leading all 42 laps last weekend. Morgan Shepherd in the number 89, right now 40th quickest. He would be the last guy to make the show. Right now the two guys outside looking in, making the show would be the 40 of Carl Long and the 03 of Mike Alfarano. 43, Cale Conley, 13th on that lap, a 20.94 for Cale Conley. This is his second start at RPM. Did not have a good run last weekend at Bristol, but right now showing a little bit more speed right now, 14th on that lap for Cale Conley. Jeremy Clements in that 51. He's been fast this weekend, fast in practice. 12th quickest right now for Jeremy Clements. Remember, the top 12 will advance in round number 2, the final round of knockout qualifying. And Clements just got bumped out down to 14th as Chris Buescher now up inside the top 5 as they move by the 03 of Alfarano. Also moving by the 89 of Morgan Shepherd. Ryan Ellis, 34th. Carl Long, 41st. Cole Custer now up inside the top 10. He had a great run last weekend at Thunder Valley. Got a second place finish to Ty Dillon. Started second, fell back to third and fourth. But on that green-white checker at the end, he was able to get by the 11 of Eric Jones and get a second place finish. Trying to see if there's anybody else I'm not talking about. Brendan Poe in that 42, H. Scott Motorsports driver, running a limited schedule in that 42 car. Brad Keselowski, third quickest. Austin Dillon, though, he is the fastest at a 26.83. I'm sorry, that was his most recent lap, a 26.38 for Austin Dillon. James Buescher, 11th. Derek Cope, 30th quickest. Josh Rayum, 39th. And I believe that may have been it. Darrell Wallace Jr., 20th quickest right now for Darrell Wallace. Let's see. The 84 Mason Mingus right now running solidly in 22nd in that belly boat entry. Ryan Truex, 19th. Cole Witt, 17th. John West Townley, 18th. And Brendan Gaughan sitting on pit road right now. He is 9th quickest in that 62 car. Now we're talking about we've been talking about the guys trying to make the show right now. Alfarano and Carl Long are 41st and 42nd. Let's jump up the screen a little bit more and get to the top 12. Well, let's look at the top 10 right now. Austin Dillon is the quickest. Second quickest is the number 88 of Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott second. Brad Keselowski, Daniel Suarez, and Eric Jones. Josh Berry, Chris Buescher, Cole Custer, Brennan Poole, and Brendan Gaughan, your top 10. Also Denny Hamlin and James Buescher. That is your top 12 right now with under 6 minutes remaining here in round number 1 of qualifying. If you have not noticed, I took a little break there. We're now almost under 5 minutes remaining. Normally when nothing's happening, I'm going to start taking little breaks, stop recording, just to make this video a little bit shorter and more boring. And big news out of the 03, Mike Alfarano. Mike Alfarano, 39th quickest, a big pickup, a 21.651. Now, what that's have done is that's bumped out the 89 of Morgan Shepherd. Morgan Shepherd now bumped out of the top 40, and now the guy on the bubble to make the show now, the last guy to make it in would be the 13 of Josh Rayum. There he is, at 13 of Rayum. His teammate Carl Long, if Long wants to make the show, he would have to bump out Rayum. And we are almost under 4 minutes remaining here at round number 1 of qualifying. 38th quickest is Joey Gase. Cody Ware, 37th. Mike Harmon, 36th. And also some news up here. Around 12th place, Denny Hamlin on the outside looking in. James Buescher, Ty Dillon as the 2 of Brandon Jones. He was 22nd quickest not long ago. He's now 8th. Looks like maybe Darrell Wallace Jr. may have gotten inside the top 10 in that 6 car. And now the guy on the bubble is Brendan Gaughan. His teammate Austin Dillon quickest. Right now, 3 RCR cars are inside the top 12. The one who's not is Ty Dillon, your championship point leader in 16th place. That was a big pickup by Mike Alfarano, though, a 21.651. Morgan Shepherd needs about a little bit more of a tenth to get to Rayum. And what Shepherd needs to do is try to get in some clean traffic. Get in right in front of Michael Selfel, right behind the 15 and Cody Ware. This would be a big gap, a perfect gap for Shepherd to get a clean lap in and make another run at it. Another run at it to get that 89 car in the show. Second quickest Sprint Cup Rookie of the Year contender and former Xfinity champion Chase Elliott. Driving a partial year for the 88 team. Virginia Motorsports right now second. Great run early on in qualifying for the 88 team. Denny Hamlin 14th quickest. For a guy who's already won twice in 2016, won this race 1 year ago in this Hisense Toyota, you would expect Hamlin to be a little bit quicker. But this time now he has a little bit more clean traffic. And we're going to follow along with Hamlin this lap and see what he can do, as he has no distractions, pretty much clean traffic, or clean track ahead of him. As Jeremy Clements right behind him, pretty much catches him, in fact, the 51 of Jeremy Clements. So Hamlin really had a clean lap right there. But still not enough to crack the top 12. Denny Hamlin struggling in that 20 car. Jeremy Clements. How about the 51? Ninth quickest for Jeremy Clements. No wonder he's catching that 20 car. Clements has jumped up to 9th quickest. Josh Berry up to 4th in that number 7 car. Cole Custer, Jeremy Clements, and Brandon Jones, Darrell Wallace, and Brennan Poole. They are now your top 12. Clements bumped out Brendan Gaughan. That's put the 42 of Brennan Poole on the bubble now. Daniel Suarez down to 5th. Godovic 32nd. Blake Cook 28th. Here's the 60 of Chris Buescher. He looks pretty safe to advance in round number 2. John West Townley sitting on pit road 22nd on the board. There's Clements, 9th quickest. This 51 has been fast all weekend long. He was top 5 in both practice sessions. So this 51, they came to race this weekend, boys. 9th quickest for Jeremy Clements. Brandon Godovic, Blake Cook, Cole Witt right now 21st, and with 34 seconds remaining, Mike Alfarano missed the show at Bristol. Did not even get to attempt a lap at Bristol. And right now, Morgan Shepherd and Carl Long, the 2 drivers on the outside looking in. There's Carl Long. He's still on track. Morgan Shepherd in the 89. He is also on track. Well, with 9 seconds remaining, it just does not appear he'll get in. Shepherd did pick it up that last time by, just not enough. So Mason Mingus, the first car who does not get to the line to run another lap. And Morgan Shepherd, 40th quickest, he picks it up. A 21.654 for Morgan Shepherd. He has just bumped Josh Rayum right at the last second. So that will end round number 1 of qualifying. Josh Rayum bumped from the field right at the very last possible second to Morgan Shepherd. Shepherd will race on Saturday, and Josh Rayum and his teammate and team owner Carl Long will head to the house, as they will not compete in Saturday's ToyotaCare 250. Austin Dillon, Chase Elliott, fastest in round number 1 of qualifying. We'll be back for round number 2 right after this. Welcome back here to Richmond as we're wrapping up round number 1 of qualifying, getting ready for round number 2. On your screen now, you'll see the drivers who failed to advance into round number 2 of qualifying, being led by Brendan Gaughan. Bump from the top 12. He fails to advance, along with last year's winner here, Denny Hamlin. A 2-time winner already in 2016, he does not advance. Ryan Sieg, 39 car, James Buescher, Championship point leader Ty Dillon, 17th. Ross Chastain, Cale Conley, and Ryan Reed. Ryan Truex, 23rd in the 98, and you look down to the list of drivers. Great job by Mike Alferano and Morgan Shepherd. They made the show. And the two teammates at MBM, Josh Rayum and Carl Long, will go home. Now, we're already here for round number 2. We're already live. We're already going. Clock is already, going. This will be a 5-minute session with the top 12 drivers going for the pole. Right now, the first driver to lay it down to time, the 00 of Cole Custer. Custer, a 21.384. That would put him about 36 quickest in round number 1. Chase Elliott second now. Custer picks it up to a 21.137 to the 88 of Chase Elliott. Elliott second quickest in round number 1. On track now, the 18 of Daniel Suarez, the 6 of Darrell Wallace Jr., 3rd and 4th, as Elliott tops Custer at a 21.052. Nice job for Chase Elliott, but he gets topped by Custer again, a 21.026. Josh Berry, 3rd quickest, a 21.284. That is a pretty good first lap for the rookie Josh Berry. That 22 of Brad Keselowski on track. We are already over 2.5 minutes remaining in the final round of qualifying. Austin Dillon, Eric Jones, Chris Buescher, Brendan Jones, Jeremy Clements, and Brendan Poole. They have yet to take a time. Take a time. The 88 quickest again, Chase Elliott, but he's stuck in behind the 6 of Darrell Wallace, and the 18 back to the top of the board, Daniel Suarez. Daniel Suarez looking for his 3rd pole of 2016. Jeremy Clements, 9th quickest after a great run in qualifying in round number 1. Keselowski, 5th quickest. Clements, he stays 9th. Keselowski down to 2nd. Elliott 3rd. Custer and Berry, Wallace, Jones, the 42 of Poole, the 33 of Austin Dillon, and Jeremy Clements, Chris Buescher, and Eric Jones. It'll be fun to see what that 33 car can do. Clements, 9th quickest. He picks it up, but yet not enough to advance. Eric Jones of the 11. 12th quickest right now. Austin Dillon fastest in round number 1. A minute and a half remaining. Can Dillon top the 18 of Suarez? He picks it up inside the top 5 now at 2,900 for Austin Dillon, but he needs more to knock the 18 off. How about Josh Berry, 2nd quickest in that 7 car? He's over 2/10 off from the 18 of Berry. I'm sorry, the 18 of Suarez. Who picks it up again last time by in the 18. Dillon up to 4th now in that 33 car. Eric Jones up to 6. 43 seconds remaining. Jeremy Clements continuing. He picked it up last time by. Not enough. He does it again to 10th for Jeremy Clements. So Daniel Suarez won the pole at Daytona, and Austin Dillon the 2nd quickest that time by. And Josh Berry to the top of the chart. Josh Berry the quickest, a 26.90 for the 7 car. 16 seconds remain. Austin Dillon picks it up again. Only 3rd quickest. 4, 3, 2, 1. So everybody ahead of Suarez will be able to complete their lap, and their laps will count. Suarez right now quickest. He was able to top Berry again. Austin Dillon stays 2nd. Berry. And it appears Daniel Suarez will pick up his 3rd pole of 2016 right here. And this will be your lineup. Daniel Suarez and Austin Dillon, Josh Berry and Eric Jones, and Brandon Jones, your top 5. Brad Keselowski, Chris Buescher, Brendan Poole, Darrell Wallace, and Jeremy Clements. Chase Elliott, 2nd quickest in round number 1. He's 11th in round number 2, and rookie Cole Custer will complete the top 12. So that will wrap up qualifying here for the ToyotaCare 250. On your screen, you'll see the rest of the results from qualifying. You can also go on the website to see the full lineup for the ToyotaCare 250. The starting grid for the Toyota Owners 400 for the NASCAR Spring Up Series will be also on the website very soon, so go check that out. Until race day, we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.